Everyone, very good afternoon to one and all. Welcome back to the Vishta Rajkumar online classes. Today, I would like to give the complete practical record in the subject of the midwifery for the MPHW secondary students. So, in this, I will completely give the answers. What are the questions we have to write according to questions in the practical record for the secondary students in the subject of the midwifery. So, this is the already you know very well about this one. Already you have written first year also. So, this is the section 1, section 2, section 3. Section 1, section 2, section 3. So, 5 questions will be there. In this, one question is deleted, that is not mentioned here. Okay. 4 questions you have to write, and the section 2 also 4 questions will be there, section 3 also 4 questions. Overall 12 questions will be there. Actually you have to write 15, but according to 70% syllabus you have to write each question 4 questions. So 3 sections 4 into 3 into 4. So 12 questions will be there. You have to write in practical record. Okay, so this is index. So the same way you have to write the index in practical record of the midwifery. Next, section 2. Continuation of section 2 answers for questions. Next, section 3, continuation of questions. So let me see the answers in. Okay, so this is antenatal care is a systematic supervision, examination and advice of women during the pregnancy. So write briefly about the antenatal examination. So antenatal care, so gestation period like this will be there like a. So we have to have the complete practical, completely you have tried the antenatal examination. Okay, examination is not a systematic supervision from up to bottom, so top to bottom. Okay, this is one of the systematic supervision for the pregnancy throughout the delivery as well as the advice of the woman. Okay, so why we have to do the antenatal examination? To screen the high risk pregnancies, to prevent, to prevent and detect and treat the earliest complications, and to ensure medical surveillance and prophylaxis, and to educate the mother. So this is the history we have to take from the mother to detect early complications, cheap complaints. Okay, you have to ask cheap complaints. You have to take the past history, like a weeks of gestational, types of delivery, previous history. If the mother is preemie, so no need to take the complete past history. If the mother is like a gravida too, if she'll carry all, she have the live baby, and now she is present, she is carrying, means you can take the history of the past POS, they have to past medical history. Okay, weeks of gestation, type of delivery, whether she have undergone for the previous first delivery, normal normal or small, like episiotomy or section, LSCS, sex of the baby, weight of the baby, remarks. Okay, and complications, pregnancy, labor, and piparium, pipariums and all. Okay, this is past obstacle history, present obstacle history. Okay, menstrual history, marital history, and obstacle history. Steps in abdominal examination. So registration we have to take. The registration should be before 12 weeks. It may be direct or indirect. And history taking, already have previous paper I have shown, or history taking, past, present, family history, menstrual history, mental history, nutritional history, okay, psychological history also. And after that we have to do the physical examination, and examinations also, general examinations, physical examination, abdominal exam. General examinations you know very well, the top to bottom. You have to see the everything. Okay, we have to identify the any paleness or anemia, any jaundice, any other complications. Physical examination we have to, with the help of the, in physical examination, like a inspection, palpation, percussion, auscultation, manipulation, testing of the reflex. These are the physical examination methods. Abdominal examinations also. In abdominal examinations also, like fundal palpation, lateral palpations. Okay, fundal palpation, lateral palpation, first pelvic rib, second pelvic rib. So these are the steps in abdominal examinations. And after that we have to go for the investigations. Investigations also HB test, complete urine examinations. Okay, and next blood investigations, venereal disease, research laboratory for sexually transmitted, to rule out the sexually transmitted disease infections, blood grouping, RH typing and all. And after that the mother will go for the medications like a TT, and next one is iron and folic acid tablets. So this is the complete steps in antenatal examinations. Okay, if you know that this idea, is a well and good. Complete the first question. Okay, the first question is a abdominal examination. So this is a abdomination. Complete answer in this one page only. Okay, family history, psychological data, review of systems. Okay, and nervous system disorders, urinary system disorders. So to find out the disorders, we have to go for the review of systems. Okay. Physical examinations. Okay, well, we have to see the appearance of the mother, height, weight, way of walking, BP and all. Physical examination head to toe, appearance, face, breast, legs. Okay, abdominal examination, palpation against the three: funnel palpation, okay, lateral palpation, pelvic palpation, auscultation. Okay, these are all the investigations. Okay, compulsory before the delivery the mother has to underwent for this all, she has to make to complete all the investigations to get the report. Okay, these are all routine investigations, special investigations. Fundus grip. So this is not fundus grip, fundal palpations and all. Okay. So this is the first question answer. I don't have any time to explain in detail. So try to understand this. What is the content we have to write in first question. So second question is the second question is explain the importance of nutrition in pregnancy and prepare a menu plan for a pregnant woman. You have to write the importance of nutrition in pregnancy, definitions and all. Okay, nutrition is a process of nutrition is nothing but it's a branch of science that deals with the nutrition and nutrients. So it's a process of taking food in those foods into the body and observing the nutrients food as well as experimental sciences, and we still do not know everything about nutrition. But during and after pregnancy, nutrition has to play a crucial role in children's health and development. Okay. So these are the points you can write it. Okay, okay, what are the nutrients that play a major role in delivery? Folic acid. Folic acid is very very important to detect to prevent the neural tube defects. Calcium also is good for the baby for tooth development and all, bone development. It may also important for the baby as well as the mother. So this is how much the mother has to get sources where we are getting the protein, iron, calcium, zinc, vitamin A, D, thiamine, riboflavin, A+, calcium, everything we have given sources. So these are the important for the mother where she is getting from taking this type of food. Okay. Recommended daily allowances. Okay, I have completed the second question. Third question is write briefly about the pre and post operative care of the mother. Okay, so first question is third question is write briefly about the pre and post operative care of mother with the cesarean section. So this pre-operative refers to the healthcare provided before surgical operation. The aim of pre-operative care is to whatever is right to increase the success of the surgery. So it is a right to increase the success of the surgery. That is the reason we have to focusing on the pre-operative checkups also. In pre-operative checkups, like a checklist will be there. What are the things we have to keep it ready for the patients for success of the surgery. So that is that we have to take the consent from the patient. We have to remove the jewelry. We have to check whether all the reports are ready or not. We have to check it. Okay, and we have to keep the mother on NBM, like nothing by mouth, part preparation. Okay, and enema. Okay, so these are all the things we have to keep it in mind. So before the surgery we have to keep ready for the mother. Okay, so in this first step is the, okay, so part preparation. After part preparation, these are things you have tried. I am not reading, explaining. I am not explaining total, but I am giving a brief introduction. Okay, so packing the gauze around the uterus. If the, okay, this is the cesarean section. No, cesarean section is like a పెద్ద operation అంటాం తెలుగులో. Okay, so this is cesarean section, like it is also called as a C section. In C section, what we have to do? So after in the, like a, when during the surgery, first what we have to do, the first step is the, so during the surgery, first of all the anesthesia, okay, the mother, the doctor anesthetist give the anesthesia for the mother to reduce the pain and all. Okay, so we have to packing the gauze around the uterus. This is the first step in preoperative. Okay, packing the gauze around the uterus, this is the first step. Okay, in the already also here the checklist. Okay, and after that we have to incising the uterus. We have to, like a, incising the uterus. First gauzing the pack around the uterus, and second step is incising the uterus. Incising means inside. We have with the help of the like a knife or BP holder. We can call it a BP holder knife. We have to cut the, or like incising the uterus. Okay, this is a pre-operative checklist. Remove the jewelry, monitor vital signs, IV line, IV fluids, medication, investigations, part of preparation, psychological support and advice. Okay, so this is a step, second step. Third step, extending the incision downwards. Okay, extending line, extending incision line downwards from up to down. Okay, and after delivering the baby, first packing the gauze around the uterus and incising the uterus and extending the line, incision line downwards and delivering the baby. Okay, these are all the steps. Okay, these are the process will be there. And pre-operative we have to do the checklist. Okay, and after that this is the processing during delivery, and after the delivery, like post-operative care, we have to see the like a bleeding immediate after surgery. What we have to search for the complications of any bleeding or any level. We have to see the level of consciousness of the mother. Okay, we have to check everything. Okay, after the surgery the woman would be transferred with the stretcher to the like a post anesthesia care unit. If the spinal anesthesia was used, women's leg are field anesthesia so that the cannot be moved then. Okay, and next one is scraping the membranes of the uterus. Okay, and after that scraping the membranes of the uterus. After delivery of the baby, we have to scrape the membranes of the uterus. If there any clots will be there, again it leads to PPH, postpartum membrane. That is the reason we have to scraping the membranes of the uterus with like a curettage and all. Okay, post-operative care we have to see the close monitoring for first 6 to 8 hours. Okay, parental fluids. Next, parental fluids is nothing by not than the oral. Okay, blood transfusion if needed, analgesics and sedatives, oral fluids, early ambulation and deep breathing exercises. Okay, light solid diet in laxatives, discharged day following suture removal, lift to transfers are, okay, this is, okay, and after scraping the membranes after removing the placenta and membranes. So this suture leaves a well paternalized surface, and last after the delivery of the placenta we have to see the suturing. Okay, this suture leaves well paternalized surface, and after we have to closing the uterus. So these are the some steps in stitching section. We have the post-operative, pre-operative, okay, care and everything. We have the types of stitching section according to timings. Okay, so different like a horizontal way and emergency horizontal. Also they will do the surgery like a C-section. Okay, the vertical. So this is the horizontal. This is the vertical. This is the horizontal. This is the vertical through the lower uterus segment. Okay, I completed the third topic also. Next one, the fourth. Explain about the temporary and permanent family planning with the suitable examples. So, family planning is a way of thinking and living that is adopted voluntarily upon the basis of the knowledge, attitude, and responsibility by individuals and couples in order to family promote the health and welfare of family group and thus contribute effectively to the social development of the country. So they have it's a way of thinking and living that is adopted voluntarily upon the basis of the knowledge. So types of family planning, temporary, permanent. So this is the complete picture about the family planning methods, temporary methods, permanent methods. Temporary methods it is also known as the barrier methods or spacing methods. It's divided into like natural methods, physical methods, chemical methods, mechanical methods, hormonal methods. Okay, natural options not having any kind of sex, calendar method, lactation amnesia method, okay, coitus withdrawal method, FAFO, like a fertility awareness methods. FAM means fertility awareness methods, BBT, basal bad temperature, cervical mucus, okay, symptothermic method, physical condoms, diaphragm, vaginal sponge, cervical cap, physical, okay, foams, tablets, aerosols, creams, suppositories, jellies, pastes, sulfur, okay, soluble films and all, mechanical, iodic, operative, liposolubility, hormonal, oral pills, and deportive. Oral pills, combined pills, Malay and Malady, progesterone only pills, postcoital pills, once a month pills, male pills, depot, injectable subscription implants, vaginal rings. Okay, next one is the permanent methods, tubectomy, laparoscopy, mini lap, postpartum. So this is for the females. Vasectomy, non-scalpel vasectomy, NSV, DPL, double puncture laparoscopy. So this DPL also comes under for the females only, not for the males. Only vasectomy, non-scalpel vasectomy only for the males. So this is the answer. It's continuation of this answer. Next, sixth question, seventh question. Explain briefly the phase of menstrual cycle. Eighth question. Explain detail about the physiological changes during pregnancy. This is a very, very important question. Next, ninth question. List of the minor elements in pregnancy and write their management. Okay, 10th question. Section C. So till now I have given the complete practical record in the subject of a midwifery for the MPHW secondary students in English version for the English medium students. So thanks for watching my channel. Have a nice day.